Razorfen Rockstar. 1 mana, 1/3. After you gain armor, gain 2 more. So, this is in fact an armor vendor, but usually worse. And that's a neutral card. So, 1. This is going to be a common theme for the Warrior set. Just saying.
Yep. 1.
I give it a 1.
2.
Optimism. I'm in for it.
It look, no shade.
Yeah.
If you give it a 2, I'm cool.
It's 2. Let's go. Oh, just get ready. I've got some hot takes. Let's go.
Speedrun.
Oh, maybe it'll make me want to stick around.
Roaring Applause. 2 mana, draw a card, repeat for each minion type you control. This is the warrior card that I think could actually see play. Drawing cards is powerful, and if we can make like a menagerie-ish warrior, which they're kind of trying to push, then this is definitely a really strong card in the deck. I'll give it a 3.
Nice.
I struggle to make a 2 mana draw card like less than a 2. So I mean, I guess I'll give it a 3 because it can draw a lot.
Yeah, I go 3 on this one. Just it's probably not going to be that great because Warrior's not going to be that great, but like the card itself could be pretty solid. It's sad that it doesn't work with Amalgam. Like Amalgam draws you a million.
Oh, chill out. No way.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, amalgams only count as one each, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm good with a 3. I like this.
You would
as a
you
3.
would still draw both of them because they would both count.
To be fair, Amalgam does count as whichever one you don't have.
Sure,
So
yeah.
like that is still good with this if you happen to be running amalgams in your
yeah.
deck, but
It's
that part isn't good.
It's also the same for any dual type minions. They will only count for one of them. It's not going to count, like one dual type minion isn't going to count for 2 types, which is important. But
but that's why you could draw both your light rays with Paladin.
But this doesn't draw the different minions. It draws
No,
any
you just draw
cards.
a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on to Rifts. Verse Rift, 2 mana. Give your hero +2 attack this turn, gain 2 armor. Finale, play your last Riff. So there are 3 Riff cards, and if you finale any of these, you just also get to play the previous one.
Wait.
So yeah, this is 2 mana Claw, which is a card that came out 10 years ago and is unplayable.
Does it not always play itself?
No,
it doesn't.
So if you don't play another Rift during the turn, if on 2 mana I play Verse Rift, I get no other effect.
Yep.
That's all you get.
I'm giving it a 1. This
It's
is
a 1.
comedy. Like these
1
cards are
go next.
100% getting buffed in the first patch. I can guarantee you.
1 go next. Oh my god.
y'all ain't
Any
ready for
takes?
this. Y'all ain't ready.
No,
I'm
I'm really not ready for this.
I'm
totally not ready.
I'm actually a fan of these cards.
I like the riffs.
Like,
this one.
When on earth are we ever gonna play this card on 2 mana? So just saying it's a 2 mana Claw just doesn't make sense in my brain.
Well, it starts your riffs. I mean, okay, here's my thinking. Everyone said that about the Demon Hunter cards as well, right? Everyone's like, oh, well, why would you want to play this? Like, you're just dealing 2 damage, or you just get 1/1s. You don't want to play this on curve. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You mean the deck that was garbage until it got buffed?
Yeah, it's unplayable, and they buffed the location.
You mean the completely unplayable deck that?
Hey, they were okay. They were
and these don't
okay.
scale
All right, but
they literally don't scale. They only do 1.
The not scaling sucks, but they have now nerfed some of the relic stuff. Okay, I will say that. But I like these. I think they're going to be okay. I think they do need some more support. They need to be a little bit better, but I don't think they're as like garbage as everybody says. There's my hot take.
I like takes.
Hey, that is the hottest of takes.
I mean, I think it's fair to call it 2 mana Claw because you have to play one of these Rifts before you can start doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not gonna. You're right.
I mean, I would playing this on 2 is fine to try and kill a thing.
I wouldn't play it unless I had some weapon. Like,
wait, why?
I mean, you might just need to play this in order to scale up your riffs to the next one.
Yeah. I think I'd rather start with the 3-mana riff before I played the 2-mana riff for what the 2-mana riff does. Our 3-mana riff is quite good. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
All right. On to the 3-mana riff. Chorus riff. 3 mana, draw a minion, give it +2/+2, play your last riff as a finale. This was also a paladin card, I think. It like drew a minion, gave it +2/+2. And that card was really bad. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 1.
There's a 3-mana paladin card that draws a minion and gives your whole hand 1/1.
Yes, there was.
And it puts a body on the board.
And
it's a 2/2.
They did nerf the card, but then they reverted it because of paladin moment.
It's also rotating, but you
Yes.
know, this is a 1 again.
Yeah, this is really bad.
3.
Yeah, let's go.
It costs 3 mana, you know.
The previous one and this one, 3s. Let's go.
All right, on to Power Slider. 3 mana, 1/2 with Rush. Battle Cry, gain +1/+1 for each minion type you've played this game. I guess it's kind of like the Rogue one that was like for combo cards. But
yeah, you know, the Rogue one that was like
and like
dramatically better than this.
Yeah, it's kind of like it, but like not really because it's much worse.
The Rogue one that also like sort of has synergy with itself and can get shadow stepped. That one.
Yup. Yeah, where
this is a 1.
Crying.
It's a
Go
2.
next.
2.
Yo, Kobe. Go.
It has Rush. I like it. Let's go. All right. Next.
Kodo Hide Drum Kit. 4 mana, 3/2 weapon. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. And you gain armor to improve this. Kind of a control-y card. But like, why? Why is this one a 3/2 and like the other ones are 4/2s? Did they just really hate Warrior for no reason? I don't understand. This is sad. Do not like it. 1.
Maybe I'm the one coping now because I'm gonna give this a 3. I think they can actually legitimately use this in a control warrior shell. Whether or not that can actually survive at all is a totally different question. But like this card is really helpful support for that. It deals 1 as a baseline. You gain armor just pressing the button. Now it deals 2 to the board. You know, you have multiple armor cards. You can keep scaling this up. You can proc the death rattle at a moment of your choosing. Generally, you just equip it and swing most of the time, and then you try to gain armor and use it as a massive board clear. I can see it having reasonable potential to play if the rest of the class isn't total garbage, which it currently is, but that's beside the point for this card for now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm more rating it for like how I see the class being, and because the class is unplayable. I don't know. Yeah,
but like this card could be negative, right?
I'll give it a 2. 7/1. It's definitely better than like the other cards.
I was gonna say I was gonna split the difference. I give it a 2. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it probably just goes in something more like a control deck. If there were payoffs for dealing damage to your own stuff, like a little bit more than I think we're gonna have now, maybe you can still do this. But I wouldn't want to pay 4 to be dealing the 1 damage with just the death rattle effect, right? Like you'd play Whirling Combatant or something for that.
Actually, is Olgra leaving or is Olgra still around?
It's still there, I think.
Yeah,
it's still around.
Yeah,
but like,
okay, that's something, right? We could proc this, and everything on the board takes damage, and then Olgra gets mega buffed. I don't know.
Feels like a stretch. Feels like a stretch. Yeah, I feel like
that. Of course it is. It's Warrior. Everything's a stretch.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying here, okay?
I'm going to give you a hard time for that take, but I'm going to like the riffs. Yeah, so, you know, all right.
Good Lord. I'm pretty sure they like announced that they were going to make Warrior really good in the new set and with core set, and then they just didn't. Like, yeah, I guess so. I guess Warrior's unplayable again. Unlucky. Honestly, at this point, maybe we should go back to 10 classes and remove it altogether.
Let's remove Rogue before we remove this.
All right. On to Rock Master Voon. 4 mana, 4/3. Copy a minion of each minion type in your hand. Wow, that is bad. Okay. Next.
Crucially, Rockmaster Voon himself is not a tribe at all.
And is a 4/3 for some reason.
Tragic.
I think it's because the
Yeah.
old Voon was a 4/3, which copied the dragons in your hand,
Yep.
which was completely
Yeah.
unplayable like a million years ago. So yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love that.
Yeah, just to note too, the copied minions all go back to into your hand too. They get added to your hand. It's not like if this summoned a copy of each minion type in your hand, woo, let's go. I'm all for that. This, I don't know. Maybe like I'm giving it a 2. I think there is like maybe a deck that can try it. I think even potentially in some decks, even just copying 2 really good minions, like a big taunt beast, or something like that could be good. We have the Colossals, so you're not going to want to play or copy the Warrior Colossal, but I don't know. Maybe you get some sort of extra thing in your hand. I don't know. It feels like a stretch. Like you said, all of these are a stretch, but I think there's something, so I'm giving it a 2.
We need to at least slap Rush on this card. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. On to Black Rock and Roll. 5 mana for some reason. Fire spell. Give all minions in your hand, give all minions in your deck attack and health equal to their cost. Wow, that is 5 mana, do nothing, and like for multiple turns. Nice. 1 mana or 1 star. Should be 1 mana, but
Yeah, so we're like the way this would work, right? If you have a 4 mana minion in your deck, that gives that minion in your deck +4/+4. And so on. Right.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you hit a 6 mana minion, it's +6/+6.
If you hit a Trench Stalker, it is a big boy.
Yeah, Trench Stalker would be gigantic with this card.
And you play Voon, you get 2 of them. That ends it.
You would also die.
you are dead because you played 5 and 4 mana do nothing, but
Yeah. This is garbage. This is a 1.
Yes, it is. It's sad. Like it's a cool idea. The idea. So like 1 cost minions would get +1/+1. 5s would get 5/5. It's a cool idea, and I maybe could see this with taunt stuff, but also like paying 5 to do this. And again, it's the same with some of the other cards that I've brought up too. Even if you were to have a deck with this, it's all legendary, so there's only 1 copy. You have to get to this card in the deck, then play it to even get the effect. Like, I don't know. It feels so awkward. I don't want to pay 5 to do this. Maybe 5 with a body would be a little better.
I guess the idea is that you can play this in a very heavy control deck and say, yeah, I can get away with spending 5 mana on a turn that I do literally nothing and then gain armor and board clear and then play big power spike minions, but that's not the reality that we currently live in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sad. Unlucky. All right. On to Drum Soloist. Everyone's favorite mechanic, the Soloists. 5 mana, 5/5 dragon. That is a special minion type. Taunt, Battle Cry. If you control no other minions, gain +2/+2 and rush. Wow, that sucks. Nice. 1. Unlucky.
The best thing about this card is that because you're playing Warrior, you will always be so far behind that it will always be active.
Ouch. I was going to say the best thing about this is the dragon.
Actually true. The card looks sweet. The idea, I don't know, it's not like super horrible, right? To have a 7/7 5-mana rusher. It also has taunt, so there's other application if you don't have to rush it into something, but it just doesn't do enough. The deck's just not good.
I want to pay
And in a
4
deck
for
that's
this.
trying, like, why does it have to be a soloist in the deck that's actually trying to like do what
Tempo, have minions.
You know
not
why?
be
amalgam
behind.
type
I'll
thing,
tell you
right?
why.
Like a menagerie warrior.
I'll
Oh my
tell
God.
you why it's a soloist, because it has taunt, and they want taunt to be a thing. And there's like the doubling a taunt minion or adding stats to taunts. That's why.
I really
Fair.
hate warrior. Wow.
But it's bleh.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
You know they hate warrior when they nerfed like 27 cards from them in that one patch, and then have never buffed them since anything relevant.
Get wrecked, warrior. Yeah.
Okay. On to the final warrior card. Wow, these would buy quickly. Must be really cool cards. Bridge Drift. 6 mana. Summon a 3/4 rocker with taunt and a 4/3 with rush. Finale, play your last riff. I mean, obviously, if you get this from like a cheaper riff, it's a nice bonus, but like, it's not that good. It's like a medium-ish Phantasm's relic, and that's your highest of high roll in the riff deck. Yeah, wow.
Easily the best riff, too.
It is. That's right. That's
Why
why
is
it's a
it a
4.
6?
Let's go.
They're so buffing these cards.
Yeah.
Like all of these could cost 1
I
less
want
mana.
these.
Honestly, they could.
Yeah, I want these to be good so bad. They seem cool. They seem fun. I want them to be good.
All
This
3
is the one.
riffs get buffed by mana in the next patch. 100%. It's happening.
I hope so.
But for now, yikes.
-1 mana to all warrior cards. It'll be fine.
The entire class.
Rip.
Like literally standard and wild. Just -1 mana to every warrior card. I think I saw somebody talk about that, and I was like, yeah, that might actually make things playable.
Make their hero power gain 4 armor. Genius.
Whoa. Okay, let's slow down. I don't want that. Nobody
All
wants
right.
that.
Well, I'm giving this one a 1. That's a surprise. I
All
know, but it has to be done.